Police are searching for two men after a husband and wife were pulled to the floor during a mugging in North London in which a £29,000 Rolex watch was stolen. The couple were caught on CCTV being dragged to the ground as they struggled with the suspects, who ripped the man's watch from his wrist and fled.
And for some people, spending tens of thousands of pounds on a luxury watch is worth every penny, but it can also put them at increased risk of thieves and muggers.
And watches worth more than £50 million were stolen in London last year. That's according to police figures given to the Watch Register database.
Reporter Tia Dondi has explored this issue for a BBC Three documentary in which she met some of the victims and the criminals.
London, the watch theft capital of the UK. Thieves like these ruthlessly steal watches worth thousands of pounds.
And you can see the size of the blade.
I met Andrew Dinsmore, a Conservative councillor who last year was robbed by moped thieves wielding an 18-inch machete.
We were on our way to the cinema, sort of broad daylight, and as we turned down a residential road, a man got off the back of the moped, charged towards me, screaming, "Give me your watch, give me your effing watch, give me your watch." My wife thought it was a terrorist attack. You can see here she actually just collapses.
Oh gosh. Andrew's attackers are now in prison.
And how do you think the watch was spotted?
At the time I was wearing a long sleeve jumper. There's basically no way you could have seen it from the road. And the way that they approached us very directly, straight to me, that's why I think it was definitely that they wanted the watch. And the only time it would have been visible was when we were in the restaurant, when I pulled my jumper up and we were eating.
Our investigation heard how thieves are known to stalk victims and plan their attacks. One surprising turn was when the teenager who stole a £17,000 watch from Welsh singer Aled Jones contacted me directly, offering an interview.
You good?
Yeah.
I met him a month before his trial, where he was handed a 2-year sentence.
I just felt like I had to get money, so I was walking around in this area where I knew that I would see something.
Due to his age, he cannot be legally identified, and he was not named in court.
I just clocked the guy. He was in a quite well-off shop, and I noticed that he was wearing a Rolex. I followed him for a couple minutes, and then he went onto a back road. He was with his son, but I didn't know it was his son. So what I did is I just pulled out the shetty on him.
Moments after the attack, he was captured on CCTV carrying the blade.
When I was going back home, the realisation hit me that I just done something crazy, something stupid. I regretted it instantly. I don't feel as bad because he's a well-off celebrity. He's probably got 10 more in the safe.
And what are the consequences?
Serious time in prison. That's the consequences. Don't really want to talk about that. I've said everything I wanted to say.
Okay.
During the interview, we noticed that he was carrying a large machete. We decided we couldn't press him for answers and kept our interview short. We contacted Aled Jones, but he did not wish to comment. Watch theft happens across the UK, though it is particularly prevalent in London, where the Met Police are actively targeting street thieves.
Just got a call from our sister car. They've apparently got a gentleman stopped. We've been asked to obviously just come and assist.
I've spotted him following two females off down the side street, and then I can clearly see him looking at a watch and almost crouching down to get a look at the face where we've now gone into a bit of darkness. No one's going to have £150,000 in their wallet, but they have got it on their wrist. So it's easier to steal a watch than it is a car as well. They're doing surveillance work that then goes to a handler and, then potentially out of the country or sold on the black market.
The watch thieves I met see it as a crime with rich pickings, but those who get caught face hefty prison sentences. Tia Dondi, BBC News.
Extraordinary pictures.
Really
Figures
are.
£50 million worth of watches in 1 year.